Shalom, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of GMS that taught me this truth, and peace to fellow Akims that has their light daily, push this truth with sincerity, and a few Akwaf that listen and learning. Shalom. Once again, my name is Aina. I'm with GMS Detroit Bar Camp. Pray this video be edifying to the hopeful elect, to the 1/3 of the house of Israel. You so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad to four corners of the whole earth. You know, with that said, this video is on the chastening of Yahawah, Yahawashi. You know, the Most High is chastening you, making shit happen to you. The Most High allowed it to happen to you. Matter of fact, let me get it in Job. That when chastening comes your direction, the Most High allows it. This is Job chapter 1. Start at 1. No, 2. Chapter 1. No, here we go, right here. This is Job chapter 1 and 6. Now there was the days when the son of Yahawah came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Satan also came among them. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord Yahawah, and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in all the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahawah, and escheweth evil? And Satan answered and said unto Yahawah, Do Job fear Yahawah for naught? Hast thou made a hedge about Has not thou made a hedge about him in his house, and about all that he have on every side? And thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance has increased in his land, in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Yahawah said unto Satan, All that he have is in thy power, but only upon him put forth not thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of Yahawah, and this was Satan did. This how Satan was chastising him. And there was a day when his sons and the daughters was eating, drinking wine in the eldest brother's house, and there came a messenger unto Job, said, The oxen were plowing, and the ass was feeding beside them, and the Sabians fell upon them and took them away. And yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and only I escaped alone to tell thee. And then there was yet speaking also another, and said unto the fire of Yahawah fallen from heaven, and have burnt up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them. Only I escaped to tell thee. And while yet he was speaking, there came another and said, The Chaldeans made out 3 bands, and fell upon the camels, and carried them away, yea, and slain the servants with the edge of a sword, and only I am alone to tell thee. And while he was yet speaking, there came another and said, Thy sons and daughters was eating and drinking wine in a elder brother's house, and behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the 4 corners of the house, and fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. And Job rose and rent his mantle, and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshiped. So, this is Job being chastised. This is the beginning part of Job being chastised. Now let's go to the next chapter. Job 2:1. And there was a day when the sons of Yahawah came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Satan came also among them to present himself to Yahawah. And Yahawah said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered and said, From going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And Yahawah said unto Satan, But hast thou considered my servant Job? There is none like him in the earth, and a perfect and upright man, that one that feareth Yahawah, escheweth evil. And this is how we know that he's an Israelite, because a perfect and upright man, you can't be a man with good standing unless you're an Israelite. And a one that feareth Yahawah and escheweth evil. That's what a prophet do. A prophet is the one that feareth Yahawah and escheweth evil. And still holding fast to his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Yahawah and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man have, he will give his life. Put forth now thy hand and touch his bones and flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Satan and the Most High was betting on Job. They was betting on Job that the Most High said that he ain't gonna do this, and Satan will say he's gonna do it. He gonna do it. Once you remove all these things from him, these are all chastisements of the Most High. Inflicting him. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life. The Most High gave him the power to touch everything that he had, but he could not he could not kill him. He could do anything he wanted to him, but he could not kill Job. So Satan went forth from the presence of Yahawah and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot down to his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. And then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse Yahawah and die. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive the good at the hand of Yahawah, and shall we not receive the evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. And you receive the good from Bahasham Yahawashi, shall you not receive the evil? A chastisement, a affliction, being afflicted. He was being afflicted from his wealth. He was being afflicted physically, and he was being afflicted mentally, because his children was taken away from him. And everybody got a soft heart for their children, well, at least supposed to. But let's go back. Let's start off. Let me grab this next scripture. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahawah correcteth. Therefore, despise not the chastening of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And when you go into that word, chastening, the Strong's J 41, 48. Proper chastisement. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Paleo Hebrew, and I ain't gonna get into Yiddish. Figuratively, a reproof, a warning, or instruction. Also, a restraint, a bond, a chastening, chastisement, a checked, when you being checked by the Most High, you supposed to hate it? No, you ain't supposed to hate it. Hey, the Most High is getting you for something that you did in this life or in past lives. We all are wicked. We just glad that the Most High haven't chastised us more harsher than it took us out the picture altogether. You know, take us out of the spirit world, put us in the spirit world altogether. For correction, discipline, doctrine, instruction, a rebuke. You know, let's go back over here. This is Job 5 and 17. I'm gonna read it all over. Ho, happy is the man whom Yahawah correcteth. Therefore, despise not the chastening of the Almighty. Next scripture, the 8th scripture. For he maketh sore, and he bindeth up, and he woundeth, and his hands make whole. So, anything the Most High can do to you, he's gonna make it. He can make it better. Long as you ain't long as you like in the spirit of Job, not rebuking the Most High because things happen to you. Things always going to happen to you. It's about how you handle those situations, how you come out of it. You know, the Most High could be setting you up for something that's coming around the corner that you ain't seen. That's a greater tribulation or greater troubles coming your way. You don't know what's coming around your way. The Most High might give you that little affliction to build you up where you can handle that bigger affliction. You know? And he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in the 7th there shall no evil touch thee. And the 6 troubles are the 6 trumpets, and the 7th is the 7th last final trumpet in Revelations. You know, you gotta have faith in Yahawashi. This is the best time for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's like foreigners, to put their faith, hope, and trust in Yahawashi. No matter what bad storm come along your way, know that Yahawashi won't put more on you than you can handle. You know? This is Proverbs 13 and 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son. And this is right here. This scripture always was funny to me because Esau wants you to not hit your child, not beat him. But I used to tell her back in the day when we was allowed to. Well, you know, they didn't give a fuck. We could whoop our children as long as we don't abuse them. You know, the police wouldn't have no problem for you to whoop their ass. You know? And I used to tell them, it's better me put my hands on them than you have to deal with them. You know? And anyway, it's supposed to be the parents that's supposed to chastise their children. You know? The righteous, that's the point right there on that one. Next scripture, this is the second chapter. My son, if thou come to serve Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare your soul. Ready thy soul. For tribulation. Tribulations, trouble, temptation is going to come. You know, try to take you out of the way of this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, walking in this thing of ours. Only weak-minded individuals will walk out of here being tempted because a woman your woman don't want you to do it, or your wife don't want you to do it, your children. A weak-minded man will let family take him away from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. But a strong-minded man know that what Yahawashi say, any man that loves his mother, father, children, brother, sister, more than me is not worthy of me. So we know that we can love our parents, but but it is a point where this faith take more precedence over anything, you know. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, and thou mayest increase at thy last end. Let's get that word cleave. What does the word cleave mean in the Bible? To glue, to adhere, to join, to stick. We supposed to stick with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We're not supposed to depart or be divided against the Most High. We supposed to grab hold to him, you know. To cleave unto him and part not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And soon, we're in the last few prophecies that is to come. And the next major prophecy is the MOTB. And this one thing you can't get right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video on it coming up tomorrow on it. You know. Whatsoever brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And you know what patience goes into? Patience goes into suffering. It's a lot of shit you're gonna have to suffer in this walk of ours, in this faith of ours. You just have to suffer it and keep it going. You know. That's going with building up your faith and your knowledge and understanding that things are going to happen, that you ain't going to have no control over it, and the hope that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will have mercy upon you and let you continue in the walk. But other than that, this ain't shit you can do with it. Shit going to happen. Shit going to come your way. You know? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And we all being tested and tried. Every last one of us. You know? And the big test is coming up real soon. Pursuant to Revelation 3 and 10, the hour of temptation, where all flesh is going to be tried. You know? And the hour of temptation is going to be that MOTB is what you're going to be tried with. Because, you're going to have to consider staying on course with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, or you're going to faint and bitch out and take the MOTB. Because you want to provide for your family. You want to do certain things that you can't do because Esau won't change up the system where you ain't gonna be able to buy with paper dollars. You ain't gonna be able to buy with coins no more. Hey, you gotta have that thing inserted in you. You know? You gotta make that hard choice. Believe in him and he will help thee in order thy way right and trust in him. And you gotta put your faith, hope, and trust in Yahawashi. You know? Skip down. Oh, let me keep going. And ye that fear in Yahawah, and wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. So, you have to have your fear. You gotta have fear in Yahawashi, and you gotta wait for his mercy. We all on the Most High's time. We all waiting for the prophecy to be played out. I know I say over and over again when I'm around brothers, and they know it, and I know it, that we have to wait until all things be fulfilled. But I can't wait till we the fuck out of here. You know, I'm like a broken record. I say that all day long. This kingdom ain't shit. This kingdom is full of shit. You know, I want to get into the next kingdom, like yesterday. But I know that the MOTB gotta happen. I know Jacob's trouble gotta happen, and I know famine is coming again. I know pestilence is coming, and I know World War III is coming. And we waiting for prophecies to roll off. And I think, and I believe personally, after the MOTB start being instituted and made mandated, all the other prophecies gonna fall right behind it real fast, you know. Ye that fear in Yahawashi and believe him, your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear him and hope for the good and for the everlasting joy and mercy. And that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the everlasting joy and the mercy that Yahawashi is going to give us once we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Once Yahawashi and the angels are finally allowed to grab up the hopeful elect and the 1/3 of Israel and take down our enemies. You know? Look at the generation old and see that ever any trust in Yahawah by Yahawashi was confounded, or did ever abide in his fear was forsaken, or whom did ever despise that was called upon him. You know? Hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to call on to Yahawashi for our daily bread, for everything. Our breath. We're supposed to call on to Yahawashi and thank him for that we are alive again. We're supposed to thank Yahawashi for the people that's in our life, for the brothers that's in this truth of ours, that's with us. We have to thank Yahawashi for the people that woken us up in this thing of ours. That's the reason why when we open up videos and make videos, we always say double honors to the apostle elders of GMS, because without them we wouldn't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth right now. You know, the way that we have it. You know. Let's go to the next scripture. This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 32. But when ye are judged, ye are chastened of Yahawah, that we should not be condemned with the world. Therefore, my brethren, when ye come together to eat, tarry. Now, let's go back. When ye are judged, we are chastened of Yahawashi, that we should not be condemned with the world. And I really Yahawashi take it out on me now then give me that thermonuclear fire that's coming from to America and certain parts over there in Europe. And I'd rather be a hope that Yahawashi have mercy on me while He's chastening me, but I'd rather be chastened now than to receive the ultimate penalty for not being wicked and evil. That thermonuclear destruction that the Most High have reserved for you. You know? Next scripture. For ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh to us as unto children. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahawah, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Faint means to fall off. To return back into the world. And I've been seeing people that was in this truth longer than I've been in it, and they fainted and went back into the world. You know, it's a fearful thing. Watching some of these things, and some of these people that when they fainted and went back into the world, Yahawashi put some shit on them. You know, I remember this one guy, a semi trailer crashed into him, and he was paralyzed. And he was once in this thing, and took his hand off the plow, went back into the world. You know, you better hurry up. You better hold on to this thing. You better cleave onto this thing until you can't do it up no more until to your last breath. You know. For whom Yahawah loveth, He chasteneth, and scourge every son whom He receiveth. Then I read up in Proverbs. If you, matter of fact, let's get it. Oh. Yep. Yahawah, he that spareth the rod hateth his son, but he that loveth his son chasten between times. So Yahawashi doing it to you. He's doing it because He loves you. You know. For whom Yahawah loveth, He chasteneth, and scourge every son whom He receiveth. And if you endure chastising, Yahawah dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, therefore of all partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. So you better hope that you're not a bastard, a cast off, or a heathen, or seed of the wicked, because you could be a 2/3, and the Most High is not dealing with you as He deal with His sons, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. You know. You know. So let's get the last and final scripture. We're gonna end it on this. Oh no, that was it. That was the last and final scripture. But if ye are without chastisement thereof, and are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. Let's go into that word bastard.
Strong's G 3541, Nathos.
Strong's G 3541, Nathos, and a illegitimate son, a bastard. Man, that's funny. one born not in lawful wedlock, but but of a concubine or a female slave. Hey, man. Hey. It is what it is. The Most High could jack your ass up because He want to keep you in the way. You know, that's it on this one, man. I pray that this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And with this, oh nope, one more scripture. Furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave reverence, and we gave them reverence. Shall we much rather be subject unto the Father of spirits and live? And the Most High doing this thing to you so-called Israelites, the 1/3 Israelites. The Most High doing this because He wants to keep you going down the right path. You know, you might be too damn prideful. The Most High might have to humble you. You know, you might have to learn humility. You know. So, on this, that's it on this, man, because, that's all the time I got for this video. So, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and a double honor to the Apostle Elders GMS. Shalom.